guys, so this is going to be my coming out story. My name's Emana for all of you who don't know that. Hi. This video is long overdue. I've been meaning to do this video for a really long time now. A lot of things have been happening, so I guess haven't gone around to it. And when I did have time, I was sleeping. So I apologize for that. And I especially want to apologize for that Anon who wrote me and asked me to do this video for them for Christmas. I'm so sorry. I wish I had your URL to actually apologize to you sincerely, but I guess this will have to do. I'm so sorry. Okay, so my coming out story is a little long, but I'm going to try to make this as short as possible without taking out all the essential details. I guess I started to find out that I liked girls in 7th grade. I started having crushes on my friends. I mean, I was a weird kid, believe me, but I didn't want to be any more weird. I didn't want kids to pick on me, so I tried to forget about it. I tried to pretend that it wasn't real. However, I went into 8th grade and started realizing I am different and I don't like it. But I changed all my passwords to boy lover number 1, exclamation point, all caps. I was literally just trying to like make myself straight. I didn't know how to be gay, and I didn't even know what gay really was. I came from a family where being gay is definitely frowned upon, like really not accepted. So I went into high school and basically my attitude was, fuck it. I'm gay and I can't do anything about it, so I might as well embrace it. But I was still a little scared, as most people are, because I didn't really know what my sexuality was. I said that I was bisexual. And I remember this guy, Carlos, actually saying, hey Emana, word on the street is you're gay. And I was like, I'm bi. How dare you? Because I was hoping that maybe one day I would be a little more normal and that I would marry a man. No. Years went by. After that, I kind of felt like I was under the radar of everybody, so everybody was like watching me. It was kind of weird, but I was still like trying to figure out who exactly I was, who exactly I liked. Needless to say, I didn't actually date a guy because I didn't feel comfortable with that. I mean, I did like in middle school, but like I think I only held his hand and then didn't want to do that, so he broke up with me. Big whoop. So yeah, I didn't actually date any guys in high school. I did date a few girls. Some of them I loved, some of them I didn't. But going back a little bit before I was really happy about my sexual orientation and how I identified, I talked to my mom freshman year of high school when everything was happening, and I was like, well, I think I'm a little different than most girls, and she didn't know what I was talking about. So I pulled out this paper that I wrote in English, and I was basically describing how I felt my sexuality was at that time. And I identified as bisexual, and she told me that it was a phase and that like not to tell my dad because he wouldn't approve, he would disown me. I grew up in a Muslim family. It was definitely difficult to even talk to her about it, and I trust her so much, and I trusted her, I felt safe with her. But I have to say, when she told me it was a phase, it hurt. And I kind of felt like she was kind of putting me on the back burner, but she told me not to tell my dad, and honestly it wasn't even in my agenda to tell him because he's a very intense man and a very intimidating man. I started to identify as a lesbian probably my sophomore year. I think I actually did come out to my friends as a lesbian. I did have a few friends that left, so good riddance. But the ones who stuck around were actually bisexual or lesbian or gay or something, whatever they wanted to identify as. We were all kind of queer together, so it was fine. I felt really happy. I felt like I found myself. I was really confident in my sexuality. It was wonderful. I want to say that, yeah, it was hard. I couldn't just come out and be out right away because I was terrified. It's a scary thing, and if you're not out yet, that's okay. Do not rush it until you're ready, because it is hard. And everybody who's rushing you, maybe they're so comfortable in their sexuality that they're questioning why you're not out yet. That's okay, because they don't get it. They don't remember. Or maybe their coming out story is a lot easier. And honestly, take your time. Like, it's nerve-wracking, it's scary, it's exciting at the same time, and you will feel a lot more free. You'll feel so happy. I mean, I know I did. But take your time, you know, don't rush into it. Don't come out just because someone wants you to. Don't come out if you're not ready to. Whoever your partner is, if they're saying like, hey, I really like feel in the dark and I feel like you're hiding me, say, listen, I love you, I like you, whatever it is, you're my partner, I chose to be with you. I'm just not ready yet. Hopefully they'll understand. because I know it's hard, and I don't think that you need to rush into anything that you're not ready for. Just keep that in mind. And then I went to CSU, so hello, if you attend, say hello to me sometimes if you see me on campus. I'm friendly, I swear. I was really nervous going in because I didn't know how to meet gay people. I had like my little community in high school and I didn't branch out of that community. I didn't know how. But then I found the GLBT Resource Center and I met so many wonderful friends there, and I went to the SLGLBT student retreat, and that's where I met Ashley. We instantly connected. It was basically like, I can see nobody else but you. I actually didn't come out to my dad until sophomore year of college, and that was probably the hardest thing I ever did. It was terrifying. I was literally scared out of my wits. Like, I didn't know how to speak. I was really nervous, so I actually called him. And I remember being on the phone, and Ashley was there to comfort me. She was there for my support, and that was wonderful. I was so scared about saying those two words that I kept choking, and I kept saying, and he was like, what is it? What is it? Just tell me. So I said it. I was like, I'm gay. And then he hung up on me. He called me back a few minutes later, and I was a wreck. I was crying. And he asked me, he was like, well, you're probably dating Ceci, your best friend slash roommate. And I know it wasn't a comedic time. I know I shouldn't have laughed, but I chuckled a little and I said no, because that was just mind-blowing. Like, are you kidding? Like, she's my best friend. Just because she's a woman doesn't mean I want to be with her. No. I wasn't actually dating anybody at the time, so I said no, I don't have a girlfriend, but I want to tell you this because I love you and I want you to know who I am, and I want you to respect me and love me for who I am. He said that I would have to come home every weekend and that I would be losing my privileges, and if my life meant my privileges, I decided that I didn't want to be a part of that. And then I never went home for a really long time. I didn't talk to him. And he told my little sister and my mom that they couldn't talk to me. They were basically forbidden to talk to me. I was a disgrace, I guess. They didn't know that I did this. I did it without telling them. He didn't take it well. Aside from not letting me speak to my mom and my sisters, he threatened to call the cops on me if I didn't return the car that he gave me, and that I would go to jail. My dad never talked to me. I kind of assumed that he would. I had this like fantasy in my head that like one day we would be happy. My dad actually died before we can even talk again. But yeah, he died. He killed himself. He hung himself in our living room. And I think it had stuff to do with me, but I'm not gonna blame it all on me. It's not all my fault that he decided to do what he did. I don't think I can forgive him for just letting me go like that. I'm mad still for a lot of reasons, and I won't take it back, and I don't feel bad about it, because if you love someone, then you would accept them, and it doesn't matter which sex they like and who they like. You should love them. I don't feel bad for the people who can't accept me. I don't. Because I'm gay, because I love women. Not because of all the shitty things that have happened in my life. Don't ever think that. So yeah, this is my coming out story. I hope you really liked it. I hope you can connect to it even a little bit. And if you can't, I hope you learned something from it. Thank you for watching this. Sorry if it was too long. Sorry if it was too short. Sorry if I missed anything. If you want to say anything, if you want to add anything from your coming out story or your life story that you think I would love to hear, because I would love to hear anything, comment below. Like it if you want, share it, let everybody see, and make sure that if you're coming out, take your time, and then you'll realize who is true and who should be in your life. And sometimes it's not blood. I love you guys. Thank you for watching. Bye!